All right, listen up, because I'm only going to tell this story once. You think you know what it's like to be laughed at? To be told you're worthless? To have your dreams stomped on like they're nothing? Well, let me paint you a picture. I was sitting in that stuffy conference room, my heart pounding like a drum in my chest. I had just presented my groundbreaking research on regenerative agriculture to the bigwigs at the Environmental Innovations Agency. I was sure they'd see the genius in my biochar soil rejuvenation method, that they'd embrace the future I was offering. But no, they laughed. They called me a crackpot, a dreamer, a fool. They dismissed my work as pseudoscience, a waste of time and resources. And the worst part? My own family was right there with them, shaking their heads, whispering about the embarrassment I brought upon them. "You're throwing your life away, son," my father had said, his voice heavy with disappointment. "You'll never amount to anything with these ancient dirt tricks of yours." I left that room with my tail between my legs, but I didn't let it break me. No, I channeled that pain, that humiliation into something else. I became obsessed, driven. I was going to prove them all wrong, no matter what it took. I moved to the middle of nowhere, to a barren piece of land that no one wanted. I set up my lab, my greenhouse, my little slice of heaven, and I started to work. I spent days, weeks, months, years poring over my research, experimenting, failing, and trying again. I was alone, isolated, but I didn't care. I had a mission, a purpose, and slowly, oh so slowly, I started to see results. The barren land began to change. It started to come alive. The soil, once dry and cracked, became rich and dark. Plants began to grow, lush and green. And then the animals came. Birds, bugs, even a few deer. It was like a miracle, a testament to the power of nature and the resilience of the human spirit. I called it the Green Oasis, and it became my pride and joy. I knew I was onto something big, something that could change the world. And I was right. Word spread about my little miracle in the middle of nowhere. People started to come, to see for themselves. Farmers, scientists, even a few celebrities. They all wanted to know my secret, to learn from me. And I taught them gladly. I showed them how to use biochar, how to regenerate the soil, how to bring life back to the land. And then, one day, I got a call. It was from the Environmental Innovations Agency. They wanted to see me, to talk to me. They wanted to apologize. Can you believe it? They wanted to apologize. I laughed, long and hard. I told them they could shove their apology where the sun don't shine. I didn't need it. I didn't need them. I had proven myself beyond a shadow of a doubt. But I did go to see them, just to rub it in a little. And when I walked into that conference room, all eyes on me, I felt a sense of satisfaction I'd never known before. I was no longer the laughingstock, the fool, the embarrassment. I was the innovator, the pioneer, the one who had changed the game. And then I saw them, my family, sitting in the back, looking small and insignificant. I walked over to them, my head held high, my eyes shining with triumph. "Remember this?" I asked, holding up a picture of the green oasis. "Remember when you said I was throwing my life away? Remember when you laughed at me, told me I'd never amount to anything?" My father looked up at me, his eyes filled with tears. "I'm sorry, son," he whispered. "I was wrong. You've proven yourself, beyond a shadow of a doubt." I smiled, a slow, satisfied smile. "Yes, I have," I said, "and I want you to know I forgive you. But I also want you to know I'll never forget. I'll never forget the pain you caused me, the doubt you planted in my mind. But I'll also never forget the strength it gave me, the fire it ignited in my soul. So thank you. Thank you for making me who I am today." And with that, I turned and walked away, leaving them to their thoughts, their regrets, their apologies. I didn't need them. I didn't need anyone. I had proven myself, and that was all that mattered. But as I walked out of that room, I felt a sense of peace, of closure. I had come full circle, from the laughingstock to the innovator, from the fool to the pioneer, and I had done it all on my own, with nothing but my dreams, my determination, and my unwavering belief in myself. So if you're out there, listening to this, and you're feeling like you're worthless, like you're a fool, like you'll never amount to anything, let me tell you something. You're wrong. You're wrong, and you're wrong, and you're wrong. You have the power to change the world, to prove them all wrong, to show them what you're made of. All you need is the courage to believe in yourself, to chase your dreams, to never give up, no matter what. And if you do that, if you truly believe in yourself and chase your dreams, I promise you, you'll find your green oasis. You'll find your miracle in the middle of nowhere. And you'll look back on all the pain, all the doubt, all the humiliation, and you'll smile because you'll know that it was all worth it. That it was all part of the journey, part of the story, part of the triumph. So go on, chase your dreams, prove them wrong, show them what you're made of. And when you do, when you finally stand at the top of the mountain, looking down at all the naysayers, all the doubters, all the haters, remember this. Remember that you did it. You did it all on your own. And that, my friends, is the sweetest victory of all.